How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Bestiary League. Last time around we were in like Act 7, Act 8, and all of a sudden we're in Act 10. I didn't have time to do any recording, but I did have time to do a little bit of playing. So that's, where I'm at right now. So really quick, let's talk about my build and where I am so far. Honestly, everything went extremely smoothly ever since Act 7. Ever since I got my ascendancy, I've been just clearing things like crazy. Things are so fast. Right now, I'm just working on getting some more life nodes on my passive tree. Nothing too major. I decided to pass through over here to get a little bit more projectile damage. Let's see what else. I got some physical damage and critical over here. Have some elemental damage over here. More elemental damage. And actually chance to freeze, shock, that doesn't matter actually. And I got phase acrobatics. I don't know if I need it, but it does help with my survivability. And then once I pick up these 3 life nodes, I'm probably gonna look at going through the shadow area to pick up the life here, pick up some more global physical, crit physical, and then maybe some attack speed and then more HP. Or I could go up here, get attack damage, get crit chance, crit multiplier, and then come over here. That might not be a bad idea, but I would have to take this evasion node. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure yet. In terms of the ascendancy, I did get my cruel ascendancy. So after gathering winds, I got far shot, projectile speed, far shot. It's not that great right now, but I do want to get endless munitions after that. The accuracy is going to help me a bit. More importantly, the additional projectile and AoE is going to be really good. I want to get fast and deadly after. Maybe I should get it next. I'm not sure. It is a really good node. I'm debating between these two, but maybe I should have gotten fast and deadly first because it would help me a lot right now. Accuracy is a big deal. So before, last time when we were playing with a full elemental damage bow. Now I switched to a full physical bow. So I picked up Azov's Nurture. Actually, I should add a couple whetstones to it, give it a little bit more DPS. So Azov's Nurture is essentially a bow that converts 50% of your physical damage to fire damage. It gives you some physical damage, has a 10% chance to ignite, and ignites that your skills cause spread to other enemies, so there's a little bit of proliferation, and you recover 57 life when you ignite an enemy. I thought that was a really cool aspect of Zoph's Nurture as you ignite enemies, and we're playing a crit build, or at least we're trying to. Currently our crit chance is at 18.7%. It's not that great, but having a little bit of crit, being able to ignite, it does help with our survivability, especially in combination with Herald of Ash. Actually, I don't know if Herald of Ash, the effect is considered a burn or not. Either way, instead of going pure elemental, I feel like physical conversion to elemental might be the best way to go. So I picked up a Zoph's Nurture since it's super cheap. It was like 5 chaos. This will convert 50% over physical damage to fire. Lightning Arrow will convert the other 50% into lightning, so your pure elemental right there. For single target, instead of barrage, I'm using blast rain, which is going to convert 50% of my physical. So 100% conversion, and that way I can make use of both nodes that give you extra physical damage to bows, and as well as nodes that gives you extra elemental damage, and we can take advantage of weapon penetration. So best of both worlds, I feel like, is the best way to build elemental characters these days instead of going pure elemental. It is a cheaper way, but I feel like this might have better upside. In terms of my gear, we're currently sitting at max resistances. Nothing too crazy. We actually have pretty trash gear, like just some resistance, some life. Same here, life resistance. That's all I'm going for right now, right? Like this helmet barely has anything, but it does have a little bit of resistance, so I kept it. This amulet is actually pretty sweet. It gives me 6% of my physical damage as extra damage of a random element. Gives me some physical damage, gives me all resistance, and it gives me a lot of life. And it has physical damage on it. I got this from using the Bestiary recipe over here. So getting a tier 3 rare talisman, I did that, and I am very happy with what I got. This was the first talisman I got. I picked it up. I'm like, this is amazing. 6% extra physical damage, or extra elemental damage from physical converted. So good. And then my boots is just 25% move speed boots, not even 30. I put a labyrinth enchant, so we regenerate 1% life and mana when we get hit. And then on the rings is just some damage, lightning damage, cold damage, physical damage, life, resistances, same thing here. So let's go to Desecrated Chambers. That's where I'm currently at. I'm actually really excited to get into maps because I want to start farming, you know? That's my goal right now. Torched Quartz, that's where it came from. So you can just take a look at the clear speed. My movement speed isn't too good yet. So I'm probably looking at getting a Queen's Forest eventually, or Queen of the Forest. That's probably the plan. So with bosses, my single target still isn't too great, but with packs, you know, if we would stop fighting enemies that have the freaking aura that makes them not die. AoE is actually like really good. We keep fighting like big enemies though. And then I'm using Poacher's Mark as my curse. It reduces their accuracy, or it reduces their evasion, so I don't need as much accuracy, which is a big boost to my DPS since right now I only have 89% accuracy. And then when I fight bosses, you know, I just, oh my god, it's just Blast Rain. Let's make sure we don't get hit too hard though. And then against like these legendary bosses, I do have to use Frost Bomb to reduce the chance of them regenerating 8 life. Like this boss has, I bet he has life regen or something. He has extra damage, group frenzy on death. It's just the spiders that are a problem actually. So single target still isn't there yet, but I'm working on it. Now I do have the option of maybe switching to a Chinsel. Late game I kind of want to use a Signal Fire to still get my full conversion. Alright, I think I can throw the trap now. I think I got him. Alright. So yeah, other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy to clear. We just try and kill things off screen, and when we get close, we just use Barrage. Still on a 4-link, I don't really have much currency, which is part of the reason why I want to get to maps. I haven't been able to farm too much, just been progressing really. And you know, we're already in week 3, so really I should be farming maps. People are already on like their 5th or 6th characters, right? Obviously I've been only playing for, actually I think I've been playing for a decent amount of time. Almost 2 days, right? So that's, I guess that's a lot. But yeah, we're almost at maps, so I'm excited. In terms of gear, you know, just gotta focus on more resistances, more life. A lot of our gear just has a little bit of resistance, a little bit of life, and it's okay right now, but once we fight Kitava and he reduces our resistances even more, we're definitely gonna need some kind of buffer. But for now, you know, things are going well. Survivability is not too bad either. Obviously, we still can't take big hits. You still have to play like a traditional Ranger or traditional Deadeye. And it's not like you're playing Raider or, you know, Trickster, who has like all kinds of cool defensive things. Deadeye is just about the DPS. So, well, to be fair, we don't even have that many ascendancies, but you know, we don't have all that much evasion. We have Grace, we have Tailwind. That's where we're getting most of our evasion from, and you know, everything else is just you gotta make sure, you know, you try and kill things off screen. You do a little bit of kiting every now and then, but definitely there's a lot of damage to just clear packs easily, and it's only the bosses that you gotta be careful of. You just kind of have to dodge them. Run away when you take too much damage, let your regen, you know, do its work, let your leech do its work. And with Poacher's Mark, I have a lot of life gain on hit, which is really good for big packs. Single target, you know, there's still at least some to be desired, but definitely there's like a lot of room to improve, and that's like what makes me excited about a build. You know, you can see you can see your build starting to take shape, but you also know that, okay, there are still so many things I need to work on. And you know, with you know, X amount of gear, I feel like I'll be able to achieve that. Or, you know, every few levels you get a couple passive points, you get a couple stat points, and it does help you, you know, with your goals. So a lot of upgrades I can still do, and hopefully it'll be okay. One thing I want right now is just a little bit more life. You know, we're gonna be fighting Katava soon, maybe in 5 or 6 levels, and I'm still at 3.3k HP. It just feels a little low. Admittedly, like, I don't have that much life on my gear, and that's part of the reason why I feel weak. You know, normally you go into these fights and each piece of gear has like 50 to 60 life, whereas for me it's like 70 life here. There's not even any life on the boots, you know, no life on the quiver, life on the ring, on one ring. Like, there's just not much HP. That's part of the reason why I'm like really happy about this talisman. It has everything I need. It has damage, it has life, it has resistance, and it has a really cool implicit that I could use. Really happy about that amulet. I feel like I'll be using that for a very long time. It's like a mini Doomfletch prism, right? Oh god. But even fighting this guy, I mean, I actually should be trying to stay away since we have far shot. Oh, the lasers. You still gotta play carefully, you know? But every time we ignite him, we get a lot of life gain on hit, which is nice. Poacher's Mark is helping too. That was actually a super easy fight. I'm actually surprised myself. Alright, let's get out of here. So yeah, I mean, that's basically what I've been doing. Just slowly progressing through each area. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do any recording. You know, I've been busy. I've only been able to play a couple, you know, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, and didn't really have time to do the recording, so I do apologize. But, you know, at least you can see a progress of where we're currently at, and I'm very satisfied. You know, in terms of the leveling curve, up to now, it has been really good. We have died a few times, 6 times, and most of that is due to my own negligence. But besides that, I mean, it's been very smooth leveling. I know that, you know, maybe late game in maps or even, you know, leveling up, some people in the past, Rangers, they were kind of tough. But I think it's really nice now. So bosses are still, if you're trying to rush fighting bosses, getting the amount of gear that you need is kind of tough. But yeah, I mean, so far it's been good. Okay, Innocence will use his power to destroy Kivtava's horns and grant you access to canals. Meet him at the horns in the Ravage Oriath Square. Let's do all these other optional quests first. Or do I want to just fight Kitava and be able to do... Well, maybe I want to kill Kitava just so that I can do maps, and then I can do these optional quests later. Let's just see if we're actually like strong enough to fight him. One thing I do know that fighting Kitava, we probably want to change up our pantheons a little bit. Oh man, why does this guy have so much ES? He's tanky. Okay, so Pantheon, we probably want the one that reduce damage over time, makes sense. Wasn't there one? Okay, yeah, reduce fire damage taken while moving, reduced effect of burning ground. I don't know if that works with Kitava, but he does have like that really annoying burning ground attack. So hopefully it works, because that damage would probably one-shot me if I had to guess. We're gonna have to see though. This area is... these guys are actually really tanky. Like all the other areas, I've been just blasting through them. But not here apparently. Still, you can see with just a lot of cases, you know, blue mobs, white mobs, just trash mobs, it's easy to clear. But against rares, you know, especially the ones with a lot of armor or something, I'm gonna need more damage. And that's where it's like getting that 5 link would really help me out. If only I had more currency, you know? But I'm not complaining. Like, for my first character, I think it's doing pretty well. I can see where people are like, oh, you know, you're gonna need some investment in order to get a better character. So I can understand that sentiment. You know, it's like, oh, your first character as a bow character, or if you're a new player, might not be the best. I guess I can understand that sentiment, because if you don't build them in a tanky way and play in a way, it's like you try to mitigate as much damage as possible. If you just play, like a lot of people when they pick the ranger character or a bow character, all they're thinking about is like glass cannon, traditional glass cannon, right? You do a lot of damage, you one-shot everything. In PoE, you can't really do that. I mean, you can, but you would have to build a very specific way. Your damage just, it's hard to outscale the content unless you min-maxed very heavily in your character. Yeah, but like these yellows, why am I doing so little damage to them? 2600 DPS, 4200? It feels okay. I mean, I should be trying to use my far shot more. We got this ascendancy and it's not doing too much for us right now. If I just stick close to them. I mean, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well get a Chinsel, right? I guess if I stay far away, there is a lot of damage. I'm really liking Lightning Arrow as a skill. And even without using Chain, it's like a pretty good skill. But, I mean, a lot of times, like in general, bow skills just feel pretty good, I think. Or they're all very similar, at least. Depending on how you build it. Now, I don't know if my gems or support gems are optimal right now. So Lightning Arrow, I think I'm using GMP, like faster attacks. Let me double check. Elemental damage. Yeah, elemental damage with attacks, faster attacks, GMP, and Lightning Arrow. And for Barrage, not Barrage, Blast Rain, I'm using Mirage Archer, which maybe I should replace. Concentrated effect and elemental damage with attacks. So a lot of more multipliers right there. But I wish I had one more link. That could really help me the moment I get into maps, having that 5th link. That would be so nice. And I think by the time we get into like mid maps, we should probably look at getting a 5 link somehow. I imagine they don't cost too much at this point, especially if we just, you know, maybe get a white 5 link and then roll it with an essence or something. Alright, this is the fight, right? Or this is the area? No, there's one more area. Okay. So I actually don't know how the Kitava fight is gonna go. I wouldn't be surprised if we died and just failed it. But I think we're strong enough to do it. At the very least, I know that we can kind of smash our face into Kitava for sure. But I would prefer doing the fight, you know, without having to die. Like, if I'm gonna die in that fight, I would prefer to just maybe come back another time or something. I don't know, like, I know that we're playing softcore, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, let's play as if we're in hardcore, because you know, you're gonna die sometimes, but I don't want to take that for granted. So I think if the fight is really, really tough, it's like there's no way we're doing this, we'll just go do our optional quest. There's still a lot of other things to do. Get a couple more passive points, and then we can come back. You know, just 8% more life would help a lot. I think accuracy is actually a problem right now. I'm missing 1 out of every 10 shots. I gotta make sure to use Poacher's Mark. That would actually help. You know, if I could actually hit them. And it helps with my survivability too, so. Unfortunately, using Poacher's Mark means we're not... I guess we are increasing DPS. I was gonna say we didn't, but if we reduce their evasion, it means our accuracy is better, or accuracy is less of a problem, so. Alright. Here we go. Wish me luck. I'm gonna put a waypoint right here. So let's see how strong he is. Okay, so that burning ground is the problem. At least for now. Oh my god. I didn't see that. Okay, I accidentally clicked on the portal, but maybe that was a good thing. Okay, just give me a sec. Let me think this through. Is this a good idea? I think we'll be okay. Ooh. Wow, this is a lot of dot damage. Oh, I keep getting slammed. I don't see it. What's happening? Although that's a really cool effect, I have to say. Okay, let's not get slammed again. Keep an eye out on when he does that. I don't know why I keep missing it. I guess it's because I'm sitting in the corner. I don't see the effect. Oh god. Okay, I have to say, this is kind of a tough fight. I think we can do it though. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna need Basalt Flask, Jade Flask. Is this gonna help? I don't... It's not even rolled. Alright, let's just do it. I mean, we got through one phase, so that's something. Okay, this is where Lightning Arrow is supposed to help. Oh my god. Alright. I don't know why, but the sound's all messed up. Okay, so we got through that phase. Relatively scot-free. Okay. It's fine. Whoa. Okay, watch out for the explosions. That's what almost killed me last time. Let's dodge that. Let's try and dodge this. Oh my god, there's just stuff everywhere. Ooh. Okay. I think we're on the next phase. Oh my god. At least I'm not getting one-shotted. That makes me feel a bit better. Okay, there's a big hit coming. Let's mirror arrow out. Okay, so part of the problem... God damn it. That wasn't supposed to happen. So part of the problem, and I'm kind of stupid. Part of the problem is I don't have a staunching flask. And I know it, you know it, and there you go. Let's get one of those. It's hard for me to run away when I don't have a staunching flask. Okay, let's roll my flasks. Instant is nice, but the other one is pretty useless. What do I want? Definitely not saturated. Ample is good. Ample, sure. So I have an instant flask and I have one that just heals me over time. Remove bleeding, remove curses. I don't really have a way to get more charges. I guess I'll have to rely on Poacher's Mark.
Welcome.
Get my auras up. Okay, God damn it. That was my mistake. Maybe we're not ready to do this after all. I'm gonna try one more time. And I feel like we can do this fight. I'm just playing so badly. It's been a long time since I've done the Kitava fight, and I think I'm just like... I forgot the mechanics. Oh my god, dodge it. I mean, the fact is, you know, part of the fight is a gear check, so... If you're dying to it, it's like maybe you don't have enough gear, maybe your build isn't strong enough, but... Like, I'm running into... part of it is like, I don't know the mechanics well enough. I think I can do this fight, but if I die like 1 or 2 more times, I'll come back and try again. Actually, you know what? This will be my practice run at the very least. Nope, nope. The thing is, I can't get any flash charges. I'm so annoyed. Okay, gotta go back. Oh, there's so many things I could be doing right now. And I know it too. Like, the comments are just gonna be like, Emnix, did you try doing this? Did you try doing that? I'm like, I know I'm supposed to do it. You know, like, cast some damage taking a mortal call. Maybe I should have gotten that. I wouldn't have died to his sweep attack. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's no one to blame but myself, but oh! Okay. I gotta get out of here. Why am I taking so much thought? That's like really annoying too. Okay. Look at that, so much damage. Jesus. Okay. Next phase. I need HP and I need flash charges so bad. Poacher's Mark will be so important right now. Blink arrow. Yeah, my boss killing ability is just, it's not there. Whoa. Alright, we're halfway through this damn fight. Alright, let's not get hit by the sweeps. I hate that. The fact that I keep falling for it. Okay, let's just sit in the center instead. And whichever area he hits, let's just go the other way. Go back to the center. Walk away from the explosion. Like, I'm starting to get a feel for the mechanics. Center. Oh no, now we gotta stay away. Ooh. Okay, back here again. This is okay. This is okay too. The fire. Let's go over here. Yo, I haven't blinked in the last like 20 seconds. There's an explosion. Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of it. When I hang around on the sides, the sweeps just get me. See, we did so much better now. Okay, so those lasers are annoying. Alright, back to the center. Not much I can do there. Just gotta tank it. I think there's a dead spot. Nope. Explosion. I see it. Alright, we're really close. I mean, like, the moment I got used to the mechanics, I started doing a lot better. Alright. Back over here. He's really low, but I think I need flash charges. I don't know if I can just risk it. Let's go back first. I think I died 3 times this fight, which was not cool. But I mean, this dude is actually like a really tough fight. I think we got him. Oh, there's still the heart phase? Okay. We'll just lay down. The blast rain, the lightning arrow. Let's not get caught by any bleeds. I think we got him. No silly deaths, please. Let's just play it safe. Shoot lightning arrow. I think we got him. Oh my god. You know what? That was a tough fight, as expected. And to be honest, like mechanically, I didn't execute that well either. Oh, but we did it. Okay. Okay. Fight is over. It's all ogre. Get our reward points. Talk to Zana. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, I would have liked to get this HP earlier. But I guess this is fine. And so that was Act 10, guys. Just a brief showing of what our character is currently like. And then next time around, we're probably going to be going into maps. I'm going to finish those passive quests off in, you know, off screen. And I'll see you guys next time. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Soon.